urgency from his team coming out of the gate here today. They just hit 31% of their shots. Mark from up top buries the three. Under 10 to shoot. Mark double, pulls up, and it's 5-0. Tremont
is yet to leave his mark on the game so far, and we love to see that, or Texas fans would love to see that.
Christian Cook buries the jumper, mixing with more pace and urgency since the loss on Sunday. Kaluma drives, gets the roll.
Kaluma's scouting report was he was going to shot fake it and drive it right. So coach a little bit upset with his team on that one.
Mark looks for his second three. Yes! With so much anticipation for the... Bostic tries again. Gets the roll. Talking to New Mexico State head coach Jason Hooten, he's gotten consistent scoring from Cook and Carpenter. Wanted that third score, and Bostic for the second straight game, playing well offensively. Talked about urgency and a quicker Texas pace. They've shown it so far, although Bostic said he's worked more on his offense in practice than perhaps before the loss Sunday again.
Plenty of firepower out there.
The Texas defense has been solid all year, allowing just 63 points a game coming in. Christian Cook pulls up, tough shot. Derek Onyema also on the floor for Texas, replacing Shedrick. Kaluma finds Onyema with position, and with the left hand lays it in.
Easy, but easy too.
I don't think we're expecting Onyema to play a lot of minutes in games this season, but when he is on the floor, just how important is he when Shedrick is on? Coming in just under 10 minutes a game. That's the screen for Julian Larry. And then Onyema finds Kaluma. Fades, scores off the glass.
The most efficient part of basketball.
Robert Carpenter, the Aggies' leading scorer, misfires from three. Trey Johnson buries the three in transition. One of the best in the nation. Cook runs it up over Onyema. And Cook.
Some of these ball screens, but their guards are a little too small to handle the bigs on the inside for Texas.
As a Longhorn. Much expected out of the talented freshman. Boy, Texas active so far. Two players on the floor. Weaver with it, then slips. One.
You think we'll rub off here at New Mexico State.
Bostic gets the steal from Larry, but then unable to complete the finish on the other end. Now 2-on-1. Alley-oop to Weaver. For a couple of years where you're not focused on defense, you're not getting on the floor. Nice feed, and then Shedrick.
Again, understanding where your shots are coming from, which ones are good shots for the team.
They were number 2 in the country at one point. They go to the Maui Invitational and go 0-3 in 3 days. But since then,
it's making Texas extend on the defensive end and knocking down shots.
Pope keeps control of the ball. Hitting just 40% of his shots coming in, 3 of 7 today. Nice feed there to Shedrick. Ten of the shot clock. Cook for 3, yes. Pope this time finds Mark for 3, who got fouled. It falls. 4-point play opportunity.
It's a great drive, great kick
for Texas. Going for the 4-point play, up to 16 teams in the top 61 of the net, which is the main ranking the NCAA uses. South Carolina is 94. Jaden Harris gets his first point.
That they'll face is, it's got to be one of the toughest openings in the country.
I think Joe Lenardi has, nice pass, Larry.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's probably going to be a couple of under 500 teams that make it, out of the
Harris. Maybe a few weeks ago, you see Missouri is here, January 21st. You thought, well, maybe that'd be a little easier, and maybe it will be. But again, Missouri at home, whipping #1 Kansas just a few days ago. Julian Larry, second in just a few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the SEC was a football conference.
Well, it's that too, but it is a basketball league.
Kind of, let you know where he sees in your team and vice versa.
Yeah, RT had a smile on his face as Onyema. 161 wins. He's really done everything, but that has always been his dream. And feels like as he made the move to New Mexico State, it just felt like for as much as he enjoyed.
I'm small town Amarillo, and we border
homes every year in non-conference play.
Yeah, that's a big win.
Nice move, Jordan Pope to the
is no easy feat. So
could be showtime here. Kaluma.
He's a kid that's aware. He knows that he's going to be, a draft pick in the NBA, and he's a winner. He wants to win.
And almost a certain lottery pick. With Jordan Pope heating up offensively. The Texas team hitting 58% from the floor, 38% of their shots, 19th in the nation. Texas
take that roll and go right up with it.
Jaden Harris for three, yes. 7. Balance Cook. Weaver skies for the rebound. Outlet wanting Cody, makes the grab, gets 2 Aggies up in the air and scores. Of his career coming tonight.
Yeah, well,
Shedrick the layup off the Weaver.
Help Texas. Usually he's catching it and he's attacking off the dribble for himself, but he's able to slow down, find his teammates. That's in
the first half, and just 8 assists overall. So how key has that improvement been?
Especially when you have so many guys that come in, right? With the Bulls.
Pryor coming off a left ankle injury here. Stands at 6'11", providing.
So far, hadn't got a ton of playing time, but if he can develop even just one of them.
Young players' raw ability, but they're mentioning often to us today they've been much more impressive, albeit against an opponent not as good as UConn.
It's always been a rule for Rick Barnes vibes. Anything can happen
on New Year's Day. Then you get by there, you can take on Oregon or Ohio State. So 102 remaining. Texas wrapping up their 8th win of the season. Devon Pryor.
Yeah, I think they just run into a buzzsaw.
So we'll wind this clock down. All Texas, they'll go to 8-2 on the season. Shot clock winding down. Vincent lays it in.
That's all you can ask for if you're our Coach Terry.
Jillian Larry will run out the clock, and Texas dominant. Best friends, Rodney Terry, Jason Hooten meet at center court, but RT got the best of his longtime friend in the coaching business, Jason Hooten, as the Longhorns improved to zone. Jordan Pope misfires from 3, but Shedrick chases down the rebound. Johnson pulls up in the short corner. He'll be here Sunday afternoon. Johnson with the right hand, the runner.
6'6" and can, shoot over the top of anybody. In fact, in the UConn game, I was impressed at how he was.
Aggie still in his zone as we're under 6 minutes to go first half. Kaluma for 3, got it. Season high 21 and a win over Chicago State. This is a much better opponent tonight. Kaluma long range 3, yes! Last year, 48% coming into today. Makes one of 2, the Texas lead 24. They give the lane to the rim for Bostic, and then the shot clock already down to 10. Pope catch and shoot 3. Weaver gets to it first. He'll fire and connect. 14 on Saturday. Jordan Pope gets the steal. No one in front of him. Pope lays it in.
So I think some of Texas's struggles had been that they were struggling offensively a little bit. It puts a lot more pressure on your defense.
Tough. Pope passes up the 3. Instead from the free throw line. Wanted a foul, didn't get one. 4 quick points on Pryor on the floor for Texas. 3rd game of the season, coming off a left ankle injury. Saudi Jackson drives, gets the roll and a foul.
And taking care of business on that side will keep you on the floor, and then you can get in the rhythm on the offensive end.
Pope's rivals, been over a decade since they've had a conference game, and that game in College Station on January the 4th. Kaluma over Carpenter. First miss on Yema. Offensive board and the putback. 4 to shoot. Filipovic from the corner buries the 3, his first points. I think school where he coached after 13 seasons, moving from the WAC to CUSA.
I'm not getting ahead of myself, but I look forward to March Madness. I think it's going to be another good one.
Well, speaking of 18-2 against the ACC and the SEC-ACC Challenge, but that doesn't even tell the full story. They're the undisputed best conference in the nation so far this year. After the scrum on the floor. 7 seconds. Tremont Mark for three. Short. Kaluma has time. Now has to hurry. Gets it up and no good. Still, Trey Johnson in Texas. Aggies did shoot 50% in the first half, but they were just 1 of 8 from beyond the arc. Just got to the free throw line once and turned the ball over 9 times. Underway in the second half is Peter Filipovic. Makes his way to the hoop and lays it off the glass. Out of the Southland Conference before SEC play begins January 4th at Texas A&M. Filipovic for three, connects. 5 in the second half for the grad transfer from Hungary.